Hey guys, we're back. It is Monday today, and today, like yesterday, planting these trellises over here, we are going to do the same over here. So we're going to rip these tarps off. We're going to weed out the edges just a little bit. We don't need to go crazy. We've got some cucumbers over there, which are already quite big. We planted them out in the greenhouse, but some of them are like crazy big. Like, look. Yeah, definitely like starting to get the roots out the bottom, so definitely need to be planted out. But I don't know, I might maybe plant half of it out in cucumber, and then the other half I'm contemplating maybe to put some Loki there. They're like long cylinder vegetables, but the only problem is I think maybe I should just plant like 4 on the outside, because the thing will eventually just take over the whole jungle. But the cucumbers die anyway from the powdery mildew, and then that will take over and it'll actually look pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to get some zucchini planted up maybe on the outside of that one, and maybe some more eggplant on this one. We'll see how much we can get done. So we've just planted the 2 beds now, and we've basically got cucumber going up the trellis. We've got 1 Loki on each side at the end, just like I said, so they can crawl over after the cucumbers died, basically at the end of the season. We've got zucchini on the outside, which is most probably going to like take over all of the beds. And then we've got 3 rows of leeks in here, and on the other side we've basically got the same thing, but we've got onion in the middle instead of leek. So we had some old seedlings that we had to use up of leek and onions, so we pretty much just utilised them in here, or else it would just be wasted space. So yeah, we should still be able to climb up and around them to pick cucumbers from this side and not damage them. Yeah, that's pretty much Monday done, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is now Wednesday. Yesterday we kind of had a bit of a gap day. Didn't really get much done. It's just one of those days. But today we're going to be still planting out this big stuff. I think we're going to go bitter melon. So we're going to plant these. I've got to find some Loki and see if we've got some trambuccini around the place. We're going to plant out this whole wall over there. But yeah, we've still got all these. And we've still got all of these over here to plant, which is a lot of pumpkins and melons and watermelons, which we've got to get inside the pumpkin patch, so we're getting there. But I think over that side we might have some trambuccinis. Just want a couple of them because they go crazy. And the tomatoes, they will be happening soon. But yeah, seem to have plenty of bitter melon, but I don't think I have any trambuccini, which is weird. Oh well, I'll see what I can find. Meet you guys in the garden once these kids come down and we take all these plants over there. So we're over here, the kids have been hauling the plants, and it's basically this wall at the back here. We're gonna have to move those plants. That wall there, I don't know how far down we'll get to, but we're gonna maybe top up with a little bit of the compost and yeah, start planting on that trellis. It's a little bit damaged, the trellis, it's a little bit bent, but I'll get some cable ties at some stage and pull it to those wire ties. Should be sweet as. Anyway, let's get weeding and planting.
ปุ่นนั่นน่ะ
So we've just planted out the bittermelon, the loki, and some of the chocos that look half dead. And now we don't actually have any bottle gourd plants, but we've got seeds from bottle gourd. So Jasper's just going to smash that one. Don't think Debs will be happy. Well, we're going to smash it, and then we're going to plant some seeds across there. We've run out of compost too.
Now you can pick them all up.
No, blue is not yellow. Okay.
What are you doing, little Evelyn? Are you planting the rose petals?
Yeah,
Do you think you're going to get roses from them?
yeah. They're gonna get rolls.
So one last thing we're going to plant in these rows, we're going to plant some corn. Going to just put 2 rows all the way down. If the birds get them, the birds get them, but at least we're trying. And yeah, got all this nice compost here. Why not try some corn? They will get suffocated eventually, but yeah, got to give it a go. So these guys are on their last load. We're over to the compost chickens, which basically put all the weeds in there, compost it. Haven't mastered that system yet, so we're going to get there this summer, definitely. And Theo and Raven are just planting the rest of the corn seeds down here. Look at this walkway. That is all Adina. She pretty much done all that walkway, and now she's trying to get rid of that bindweed on that trellis over there, because we're getting ready to plant tomatoes on that side. But we're kind of trying to do one side at a time, but we'll see. I might get a load of compost tomorrow. It's Thursday. Might just unload it on the tarp over there. We'll see. But basically for today we're done. It's dinner time and we're ready to go up the top. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So it's Thursday now, and we actually have a cube of compost on the back of my ute. And today I've been iffing and ahhing what to do. But I think we're going to tackle some tomatoes. So we've got a weed from over there, rhubarb asparagus, all the way most of this row, probably right to the end we're going to do. But this bindweed over here is crazy, so we've got to try to get those vines out, because they're just going to kill our tomato plants otherwise. And I've really actually got to mow in behind there sometime soon too. But the main issue right now is we've just got to get the tomatoes planted, compost into here, and tick that off the list basically. So just if you don't know, Theo has got a pet little gosling, one that we hatched in the incubator, just a pilgrim. But what's it called, Theo?
No, what's its name? Cutie.
Cutie, he's called it Cutie. And it walks around with him and everything, and he slept with it last night. Unbelievable. So we're just up to here at the moment. We've still got all that bindweed there, all that patch. The kids are slowly pulling the bindweed, throwing it over. And I've been trying to pull all the bindweed out of the dirt, but their roots are real spindly. Like, I definitely can't get all of it out, but it's like that everywhere. So no doubt there's definitely going to be more bindweed coming back. So I don't know what I'm going to do as a barrier back there. I want to put goats behind the garden, but kind of need to do that before plant tomatoes, so it's going to eat it all. Anyway, we're going to get planting tomatoes. This is our first batch. It's Marmon Day, and yeah, that'll be the first batch. These are yellow beefsteaks. I'm pretty sure they're like F1s. And then next we're going to be beef red, so just your normal beef reds, and beef pink. It's going to be a pink colour. And then we have black crim. So that's, I've got more in the greenhouse, by the way. That's not it, but I think that's like going to get us to where we're going to plant over here. I think we're going to go like every third post, so it'll be like 450 or something like that apart. Yeah, and then we'll decide if we're going to plant anything in front of it as well. We'll see. Probably going to run out of time soon anyway. So we've planted the potatoes right up to here. There's probably about 2 more meters of that. There is asparagus in there, but we are going to be planting more tomatoes in there, but it's just that bindweed so bad, and it's time to go up. So I think Jasper and Raven have pretty much unloaded the truck over there. They've just emptied it onto the tarp, probably half on the grass. I don't know if it's going to rain, so I'm not sure if we should even water this or not, but we might. And Adina has been over here weeding up a storm all over here and the pathway that she's going around. So yeah, it looks like a wee jungle at the moment, but once all of this is cleared, probably tomorrow, then it'll look way better. We might put tarp down here because it's always the worst, and then one day it'll end up looking like this walkway. But yeah, I think a little watering and then we're going to go up. Plus I've got to get a bag of chicken food right up to the top of those light Sussex pullets as well. So yeah, but anyway, we'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, we'll see. So it's a few days later, it is Saturday now, and we've decided we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a tiny break from the market garden, which we might go back to shortly, but this here is our pumpkin patch. We planted pumpkins and watermelons here last year. We're going to do it again. We probably shouldn't, but it's going to happen. So we're going to take all this tarp off, and we might take the weed mat off and put a light layer of compost, or give it a bit of a fork, and then we'll be getting plants from the greenhouse and planting them here. The reason we're doing this is because the plants in the greenhouse are like almost dying. They're getting that root bound. They need to be planted, so we're going to do it. Just like that, we are done. We have got about 14 pumpkin plants, all different types. I just know, I think Queensland Blue and Crown Prince, I think Colour Pure or something like that. There might be a few more. They're all down there. We've got watermelon over here. I think it's just your normal red watermelon. We've got, I think, another 5 holes of watermelon to do. I'm just going to buy seedlings. Some of them didn't come up in the greenhouse, so yeah, and I didn't actually count how much we needed. So I'll be buying 5 more seedlings, and we've got heaps more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more pumpkin plants down here, but probably get like butternut squash or something like that, because they done really well last year. But yeah, we are finished in this patch for now. We've got a bit of weeding in the walkways and stuff to do, even though it's all weed mat, but these guys are just watering this, and then we're going to head over to back to the market garden. So we're over in the market garden, and we've realised something. We wanted to plant on that wall behind me Rambucanti or Trambuccini zucchini, and we realised that when we planted the zucchini in these two beds, it wasn't just your normal zucchini. We actually put zucchini on them. So the bad thing is they're crawlers, not like the normal zucchini that sort of just goes up. So we're going to have to pull some plants out of what we've already planted, and the way we could tell is the Rambucanti has got more of like a smooth leaf, and the normal black gold zucchini has got more of like a spiky one. So I think we've figured there's about 6 plants we've actually planted in this bed. We've got extra zucchini, just your normal zucchini, in the greenhouse, so we're going to be doing that. And yeah, so we're doing that, but before we pull them out, we're going to get this back bed ready. So just over here, from there pretty much to the end, we're going to do. Don't know if we've got enough compost, but we'll see. We'll try. So where we're at, the kids have put the proper zucchinis down here. Hopefully they're the proper ones. Definitely do not want any crawlers in there, because the cucumbers are the crawlers already, and 2 Lokis. Over here we have planted the Trambuccini, or Rambucanti is another name for it, and just over there we planted about 12 loofah seeds just down here. And I'm not making the compost as high as over there, because when it does flood it tends to want to take out the dirt. So I think the plan is eventually over there I'm going to reinforce that wall over there with wooden posts, and I'm probably going to put like topsoil in there because it's a bit heavier, so it's not going to go anywhere in a flood. And because this didn't lose much dirt in these ones in the flood, so it's not too bad. It's just that real soft compost just wants to kind of float away. Yeah, so just got to watch out for that. Anyway, we're going to go up for some lunch, going to come back down, hopefully plant out another 2 garden beds. So we're taking a slight break from the garden. We're checking on the bees because I think as we were coming up for lunch, we found out that there's not much bees coming in the hive that we split. So we're going to see what's going on. Hopefully it's not dead and everything. Yeah, we'll see. So there's definitely bees still in this hive, and I've found some eggs in that. There's definitely some brood that might have got chilled and died kind of thing, so that's not that ideal, but maybe I didn't shake enough nurse bees in there. But yeah, at least she's laying, and there's still bees in there. It's going to take her a while to build up numbers, I think.
Oh yeah, it's right there. We see it.
Oh, the queen!
We found it.
She's there.
She's right there.
And the kids have already found the queen. She is right there, nice and healthy.
Yep. She got her own butt.
So all in all, that hive
There's a bee
is
on the
right.
foot.
She's going to take time to build up numbers.
Okay, I can't do that.
Are they happy?
They must have.
So there's definitely lots of bees in here, because we just only put this box in last week, this 3/4, and they're already working the comb. They haven't like started any wax that we can see yet anyway, but they're definitely working it, so that is good. Okay, do we remember what frame that swarm cell was on last week?
I'm pretty sure you put it in the middle.
I think
Oh, it was this one. Might be this one.
I think it was the 4th, but we've got to work from the outside first anyway.
Oh.
Whole frame of honey. Wow.
Can we like grab some honey?
Yeah, can we just fill up the
Can't rob the bees, guys.
Okay, we robbed them at summer.
So pretty much what we found in here was there was a couple of swarm cells, and we actually damaged one. maybe 2. But we only wanted 1, but we kind of left 2 because I didn't know if 1 we damaged too much or not. So yeah, there's 2 left in there that aren't capped over yet. So maybe we'll check back in a week, and if nothing's sort of hatched out or anything, or there's no more queen cells, I'll take a frame out of that other hive, chuck it in that hive, and they can make one out of the eggs, or else I'll have to just buy a queen. But all in all, it's good. They're making honey, everything, so yeah. So we're back in the market garden. We've got some okra down here, we've got some melons down here, and we're going to put them in that bed there. Let's do that one more time right here. It's another bed of okra and melon planted out, but we're not finished. We're going to plant eggplant, corn and beans right here. So we're finished planting in here now. That's the eggplants. We've got corn in the middle and beans on the outside. That's kind of how we roll around here. That's what we done last year. It worked. We're going to try it again, and it's covered because of the seeds. So yeah, we've done like 3 beds in here, and I think we've only got 3 beds to go, unless we interplant with the onions and leeks and garlics and whatnot. But that is beetroot, 2 rows of potatoes, which aren't really doing that great. So next week we might interplant tomatoes with the potatoes. Some people say it's a big no-no because they're both part of the nightshift family, but I'm all about trial and error. If it doesn't work, it's going to be just cherry tomatoes anyway. And we've got a whole wall of tomatoes at the back there. And in the family garden, kids in there will probably plant some cherry tomatoes as well, so it's no loss. But yeah, we're almost there with this market garden. Almost. 1 more week and we'll be there, I think. But anyway, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you subscribed. Hope you hit the like button. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Look out.